Hello everyone. Well, Para and Blaze left me, so I'm going to commentate on Grim Fandango and the rest of the Calamity Cruise videos by myself. So anyways,
my scythe. I like to keep it next to it.
I don't really know what Para's doing here. I haven't really played the game. But you know, it's a pretty cool game so far. I like it. I think it's pretty interesting, but
wartime communications from South.
yeah, Manny just you know, he kind of rise to the top in the business. Oh.
I am pleased to report the successful hatching of the eggs you liberated. The hatchlings, which Eva has named Manny and Meche, are quite healthy and eager to serve our cause. With luck, my next letter will be borne to you across the sky by these young gossamer wings of truth. For the revolution, Salvador Limones.
That's beautiful.
I'm not done reading it yet, but maybe later. Ah, to sleep. Perchance to have nightmares about spiders and beavers. Can't. What if Meche makes her big arrival and I sleep through it?
Huh. Well, that is a very interesting thing that Manny just said there. I think it's very integral to the plot, really. You know. Yeah, we're just going downstairs to this little place. But yeah, you know, Manny's got a huge ass head, and he has like 6 weird ass holes in his head. I don't get that. Hey, it's a pretty good slide. I can't remember his name. I feel kind of bad. You know, he's our main man, kind of driver dude. Oh, Gladys. Okay, that was his name. Anyways, he's playing the piano over here, and I'm gonna have a lot of trouble commentating over this because, you know, I'm the only one here, and I haven't really fucking played the game, but I'll try my best. I wonder if this video is actually gonna ever see the light of day. I'll put it up, and then they'll get mad at me like they always do. But fucking what's his fucking face? I already forgot. Gladys got her back. What a nice guy. He reminds me of Red 13, or the alien, that one weird like dog alien thing from Ben 10, the first series.
You think she'll come in tonight?
Ooh, my
But
special lady?
yeah.
No, Meche.
You know what, Manny? I think she will. I got a feeling tonight's the night.
The way the anime is mounted really does bother me, though. It's
Manny, why can't we just stay
it's so choppy. I understand why, but you know.
Max lets me take the bone wagon out on his kitty track once a week. Plus, we look good in these clothes.
I completely
I can't live
agree.
in this world forever. It's not where I belong. I've got to find Meche and help her, because if it weren't for me, she'd have been on that train a year ago.
Okay, Manny.
Well, I'll let you get back to practice.
This voice still sounds familiar, but I don't know exactly what it is. But yeah, this is what I'm used to seeing Manny in these clothes. Ooh, an achievement? Yep, an achievement. I'm used to seeing him in like the
It is indeed a great day for the revolution. Say hola to little Manny, the first enlisted messenger to serve the LSA. Please feed him some breadcrumbs and send him back quickly, so we may know that our maiden flight was a success.
Well, anyways, Manny kind of reminds me of
that you have not heard from your Meche. You must
you know,
be patient. If it is meant to be, you will someday be reunited.
I'm getting all kind of lost over myself because I'm just not really paying attention for some reason. Things are on my mind. But anyways, seeing Manny in the suit, that's what I'm used to seeing whenever I see things from this game. I've always wanted to play this game. I thought it looked really interesting, and I absolutely love the way it looks. And a Tim Schafer game, those have always really interested me, but I haven't really got into them. But this one has always looked super interesting. There's something about this, I don't want to overuse the phrase, but aesthetic, I guess you would call it. Kind of like the, yeah, I guess it'd be more so, like, Mexican? I don't know, maybe Spanish overall, but I'm not 100% sure, because there's all kinds of cultures that go into that, and they're all entirely different, but I'm gonna assume, which you probably shouldn't do, but I'm gonna assume this is more of like a Mexican kind of motif going on, and I rather like it. Actually, yeah, it's Day of the Dead, I'm fucking dumb, but whatever. I've always adored this kind of thing, and I think it's just been so interesting to me, and I think it's really kind of cool that we've been doing, not been doing, but that we are doing LA Noire, and there's at the same time kind of a contrast of how you can do the noir story, kind of in a sillier, more lighthearted way, which I assume this game is, because I haven't really played it myself, as compared to LA Noire, which, it's not super duper dark all the time. It's kind of like what you expect from a realistic game of that time. That made it seem like it actually came out in the 40s, but a realistic game based in that time, it's kind of what you'd be standard to see back then, or for a game like that at least. So it's not anything like super dark, but, you know, near the end it gets pretty bad. So, you know, it's an interesting way of contrast you can do the stories. So I think it's a pretty good dynamic that we're actually doing both of these games at once. And yeah, this isn't necessarily like, or at least from what I've seen yet, a super big noir kind of story. It kind of is, not necessarily like straight up. I mean, we'll both Carson, we're trying to solve a mystery, but this is kind of going about it a different way, obviously. Not just the lighthearted way, though. Just, you know, kind of different. And I think that's pretty cool. And I'm really interested to see where this game goes. And I kind of do want to pick it up and beat it before we actually get done commentating with it, because I would like to play it for myself. It does look... this game looks really nice for something it is.
Hi, Manny.
I don't know exactly what it is about it, but I really do like it.
Organizational system for the coats.
Think she'll come in tonight?
Manny, you ask me that every night. What am I supposed to say?
Ooh.
Nothing. You're supposed to tell me to get over it.
Hey, I don't want you to give up on Mercedes. Just have more realistic expectations, that's all.
Let's try that again, shall we? Think she'll come in tonight?
Nothing. Get over it, knucklehead.
Thank you. It's my fault she's out in the woods alone, you know.
If you say so, Manny.
Bogan coming yet?
Yeah, he's down at the casino, probably enjoying his usual lucky streak.
Something about the, I guess the environments, I kind of brought this up before, but something about the environments are, they pop really,
Well, I guess when
I can't necessarily explain it, but they pop to an extent that makes it really eye-catching, which I guess kind of is the point of having something pop. But for a lot of point-and-click games, I'm so used to something of a 2D nature, obviously, or something like The Walking Dead, and that's more of a very more stylized game. And oops, I paused the video, but it's a much more stylized game than this. Well, in a different way, because that's just kind of cel-shaded and blocky, and this is obviously very, very stylized as it is, but in a different way. And I absolutely love the game. Love the game. I've played the game. I absolutely love the game. Oh my god, I keep saying that. I apologize. I absolutely love how the game looks. I think it looks so nice. And if I'm being honest, and they're probably gonna get annoyed at me for saying it, but I imagine getting high and playing this game would be super interesting, just because everything would pop so much more, and there's so much you'd kind of realize, and just like look about the architecture of everything, and I think it'd be really nice. And I think another thing too that I kind of noticed looking at the stairs, I think the texture quality is really nice, especially considering this game came out in '98. I think this, and I know this is a remaster of it and everything, and I assume they touch everything up, but I think it looks really nice.
Help me. I've been lost for so long. Why didn't you look for me?
I did. You ran off. Why?
Because you said I was no good. I've been all alone in the world for a whole year. And it's all because
Yeah, I really doubt it's actually her. The hell? Oh, that was. Oh, I don't know why. I thought, Mecca, whatever. I thought that was the, lady that ran off, not the bird. I don't know why, because they even stated, yeah, they named them Manny and Mecha. So, yeah, you know. Huh. So, I'm assuming that was her. Oh, can Manny make it? Yes, he can. Oh, shit. Wow, what a bitch. What a bitch. Huh.
This gonna be
Oh,
an
well, that was
annual
easy.
thing
Hey,
with
it's
you,
our old
Manny? Every
sailor
day
friend
of the
guy.
dead, you toss your bones into the drink and I fish them out.
I don't plan to be around that long, Velasco. As soon as I find out where that ocean liner's going, I'm after it.
Ha ha! That ship's going to
Damn,
Puerto
his voice
Zapato.
sounds so
That's
familiar.
The other side of the world. Ain't no ships going out that way, but the old limbo here.
But nothing. If the limbo's my only hope, then I'm already on board.
Well, good luck, son. That's all I got to say.
Oh, I guess it kind of looks like we're leaving at the moment.
Alright, so I'm ready to
Well,
sail.
maybe not necessarily at the moment, but you know, we're kind of leaving the voyage. But I want to say that Para recorded the game year by year. I think that's what he did. So I'm assuming it's like 5 parts each. I don't know. But yeah, we're just gonna be heading out of this area soon, is what I'm going to assume.
Hey, there is one opening on the Limbo's crew.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's in the engine room. And your
Okay, and
buddy
Para
Carson would be
has
perfect
come
for it,
back,
but he'd have
actually.
to get his own tools.
Okay, if I could glut us some tools...
Okay, Para, they're not going to be able to hear you, but I have actually been recording part 6 all by myself. I took it upon myself to do such a duty, and I'm almost done.
In fact, her whole crew's on board, ready to sail at dawn. Except for that one guy.
Now go away so I
Who's
can
the one
finish this
guy who
commentary.
hasn't boarded yet?
Well, Seaman Arrange's a little late.
Yes, I'm
But
being
he'll be
serious.
here before
I
the
shall take a
sail.
screenshot for you right now.
What job did Naranja have?
And,
Around the galley.
Aha,
boom.
restaurant management.
Yeah,
So
it's
anyways,
similar
yeah, I'm sorry
to
you guys
it
can't hear
now.
Para, but you know,
Except
just
the
kind
fish is
of
fresher
doing
on
some
the Limbo.
stuff.
What if
Da-da-da.
Naranja doesn't show up?
Yeah.
I can fill his spot, right?
Manny, you're not even in the Maritime Union.
I know that, and you know that, but we're 2 guys who can keep secrets, right?
Glottis is exempt, but the captain will ask for your card.
God, the
And
characters
you
in this
don't
game
have
are...
one,
I don't know,
we'll
like,
serve you
I've
to
barely
the
seen
sharks
much of
like
this game,
Java.
but I absolutely
What's
love the
worse,
characters in this
I'll
game,
get
and it's actually
by.
making me really want to
You're
play it
such a
before we
union boy, and I
get through
don't
everything,
mess
just
with
because everything seems so interesting, and like I said earlier, I really do like the,
So let me get
I guess
this
aesthetic,
straight.
the
If I
kind
can glot us
of
some
motif
tools,
of the
then
game. I
I
think
can
it's
get him a
absolutely
job on the
great,
Limbo.
and I've always
If
been
Seaman
super
Naranja
interested
doesn't show up
with
for
it
work,
for some
He
reason,
will.
and
I get a
I'm
Maritime Union
pretty
card,
intrigued to see
which you'll never
where
get.
things
and I
go.
can sail on the Limbo in the morning.
But
Jeez.
something I do like is I absolutely love Manny. I love how determined he is in the story,
What kind of tools
and
does Glottis
it's a
need?
bit of an exaggeration, but it's a bit more realistic than you'd actually expect from a game about talking skeletons, transferring you to the real world. Not the real world, I mean kind of the afterlife with these kinds of things, but I really do like it. And it's going to be obvious because it's a click and point game, Tim Schafer, etc., etc. But the dialogue in the game is also really, really good, and I do want to play the game for myself just so I can actually, you know, kind of pick the options I'd pick and just listen to everything just because I think that'd be really good.
Nothing. I better go finish packing.
Huh. I just realized that moon has a face. That's... Or at least it kind of looks like it has a face. I'm not 100% sure. I'm assuming it is, because
I know, I locked it.
I can't remember the necessary word for it, or phrase. Maybe it's just a face on the moon. I can't really remember, but the way how the moon kind of looks like it has a face. Maybe it's just, you know, kind of pointing out that, oh, Para's actually going to look at it.
Shone
Okay.
pale as bone as I stood there alone, and I thought to myself how the moon that night cast its light on my heart's true delight,
Hey.
and the reef where her body was strewn.
Okay, that was pretty nice. I like that.
Don't have that kind of equipment. Don't have that kind of equipment.
Just build a ladder to the moon, I guess. Huh. Okay, this is gonna sound really weird, but the kind of environments of this game remind me a lot of like pre-rendered, not necessarily the Resident Evil stuff, but Final Fantasy VII and Final Fantasy IX, if that makes sense. Not 8 though, because 8 sucks and 8 looks like shit. But yeah. Oh god, those wings! Those wings have like 2 frames of animation.
These bees don't seem too busy. Cold one, huh, Terry?
Oh, I didn't even realize they were bees. I feel kind of dumb.
Who's unemployed? Aren't you guys in the union?
The union? They don't look after us little guys. They're run by the coppers. And you of all people should know, Manny, that the cops are in bed with the gambling joints.
Hey, I run an honest joint. We ain't in bed with nobody.
What about the protection money?
We pay every week. On the nose, through the nose, like an honest place should.
See what I mean? This town is just a big conga line of hustlers, all laughing and dancing and scratching each other's backs.
Why aren't you guys up there working?
You don't know the deal down here on the docks, do you, Manny? If you want to get the jobs, you have to pay the unions.
Okay, you guys aren't going to be able to hear, but Para, how long was the... Was it 5 years or oh no, it was just 1 year, right?
Why don't you just
Okay,
pay
yeah, it
the
was just
union
1 year.
off then?
But
Pride, Manny. We're straight
Yeah.
stingers, you know? Not to mention we just don't have any cash.
yeah,
to
that's kind of
spare
a
now
dumb
that
thing
we're
to
not
do.
working.
I guess I
That's
kind
the
of
problem. We're,
understand, but you know,
the solution?
I kind of do like the
Makes the
dynamic how
problem,
it's not just like, oh, fucking he's here now. You really feel like the characters actually got to know Manny,
wish
and
I
Manny
knew it
kind
was
of,
like that.
in a way, got to know them. Not like super deep personal, but you know, just kind
If
of
the union is
associated
crooked,
himself
why
running
don't you
this
register a
kind of
complaint?
business for a year.
That's a good one, Manny. Did you hear that, guys? He thinks we should register a complaint.
Kind of like how the at least this bit kind of shows he's very little
You're not
understanding
using my
of
tools. Think I could
just
borrow them?
Well, we sold
I
them
guess
to feed our
the not the
families.
scheme, but
How
kind
are you
of
ever gonna work?
how things
I
really
told you
are,
things
and
were
it's
messed
even
up
more
down here,
ironic
Manny.
because he
I
was
told you.
one of the what are they called, Para? That he was Manny was like the cop
Cops
thing.
own the union, and gambling's in bed with the cops.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, one of the
Maybe
sales
like
agent, and that was
right.
obviously
Well,
corrupt
no
because
offense, but,
Eddie,
Max
I think his name was, I
is
can't
really
remember,
the
but
big
whatever.
boy in town, obviously.
Domino,
The word
thank
is
you, Fair,
he
that
gets
you
his
can't hear.
orders from some
I'm not very good with
hardcore
names, as you
gangsters
people
in
can
LA.
can
Yeah,
tell.
fancy cat
As
trackers.
we made a joke, and I said my commentary can be a soundboard of this reminds me of, hey, this kind of looks like, man, now that I think of it, can I just say something real quick? And then Para threw in, what was his name again?
Charlie to get mine?
You guys know a seaman naranja?
Nah, CBs and sailors don't mix.
But you're in the same union.
Well, maybe so, but
CBs.
some traditions are sacred
Huh.
there, Manny.
His mouth is also really,
Being exploited.
poorly
You should
animated.
do
Well, not
something
poorly,
about
I
it.
guess at the time it wouldn't have been too bad, but it's, you know, very choppy. But it's a click game from 98, what do you expect?
I think you're just a bunch of complainers.
You don't know what it's like, man.
That bee
Every day
up
we
there
come
is
down here, we
ridiculous,
try and make an
because
honest living. We
it just kind of looks like
but
it's
you gotta
teleporting
be a
around the place, which
crooked bee
it probably
to
is,
win
but you know.
down here.
eh.
It knocks the pollen out of you, man. It makes you weak.
You bees gotta be strong.
Now that I kind of
Things
look
just
at
aren't
it,
the way they should be down here, Manny.
the
It's
bees
like
kind of
the
look like a
worker
Electabuzz.
bees. They do all the work, but we can't affect it's like the way that things are produced should be controlled by, I mean, we should, forget it. I'm just a dumb, hungry out of
I
work
feel like that
bee.
bee sometimes. I just can't get out what I want to say because I'm too dumb to think of the words at the moment. What? That other bee was wearing a Buttercup's fucking outfit from Powerpuff Girls. Anyways, that's the end of the part. See you guys next time.